Did you know the probability of completing your goal increases by 10% upon hearing an idea? Okay, so merely attending a webinar and being introduced to a new concept or new opportunity, just hearing it, 10% chance you will succeed at it just because you've heard it. It's now been brought to your attention. You didn't even know it before. 40% success comes when you say, you know what? I'm going to do that. So 10% upon hearing the idea, 40% when you decide to do it. That's 50%. Just deciding I'm going to do it. 50% achievement if you plan how you're going to do it. People don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan. You've heard that. So planning how to do it is 50% of your success. 65% is telling someone that you will do it, 65%. And then 95% is having an accountability partner with ongoing checkups. So, as I told you guys, my family had our family goal setting Saturday morning. We met at 11 o'clock at the kitchen table. We went from 11 to 1, and we wrote down goals. Now, we had personal goals, we had family goals, we had spiritual goals, and other, okay? So I'm going to share with you some of my personal goals because I want you to hold me accountable, okay? By March 15th of this year, which is my birthday, please send presents, I will be 210 pounds. 210 pounds. Now I'm 6'1", and currently I weighed in at 234. Yeah, see, I was looking for reaction. I got home from,
seriously?
Yeah. You can't see it, right? I'm an Adonis.
You look good.
The camera adds 20 pounds. How many cameras you guys got back there? I weighed in at 234. Now, I'm usually around 220, okay? So that's usually where I'm at. But over the holidays, boy, I just went to town. I ate a lot of really good food, and it decided to stay with me. So one of my goals, I will be 210 by March 15th of 2021, which means I've got roughly about 8 weeks or 10 weeks to get to there. Now, this is not the first time that I have set a weight loss goal. I'm sharing this one with you guys because we all have set a weight loss goal. Are we okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought, what can I do to ensure that I hit my weight loss goal? So I contacted a friend of mine who recently lost 60 pounds. And I said, how did you lose 60 pounds? She lost it in a year. I said, how did you lose 60 pounds? She says, well, I called this company. So I asked for the number and I contacted the company today. And I said, hi, my name is Arnold, and this is what I do and this is what I need. And I need help. I said, because I've set weight loss goals before and I never hit them. And I know for me personally, the only way I ever hit goals is I need somebody to help me. So tell me about your program. So she starts walking me through the program and she says, well, Lee, here's how it works. If your goal is 210 by March 15, 2021, you need to take the following steps. You need to go get blood work so we can look at your diet restrictions, dietary things. We can look at your chemical makeup, the whole thing. And I said, okay, great. When can you get me in? She says, well, I can probably get you in today if you want to have a consultation on Wednesday. Are you ready for this? Jacket's coming off. Now, I want you to show, I want you to see the speed, right? I even left it on here, okay? You see this?
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the arm prick from my nutritionist who I went and saw today. I'm gonna take this off now. It's not bloody or anything, so it's okay, okay? But I'm sharing this with you guys because when I decide that I'm going to accomplish something, I'm going to accomplish something. And I told my family and my kids that I would achieve this goal by March 15th, 2021. And nothing is going to stop me from achieving that goal. If that means I've got to hire a nutritionist and I've got to pay people and consultants to hold me accountable, then that's exactly what I'm going to do to make it happen. Now, another one of my goals is I need to get in better shape. And I know I look like I'm in really good shape.
You're in shape.
Right? Peter said, you're in shape. Yeah, thank you, Peter. This whole idea of having producers in studio with me. I'm really beginning to rethink this. This is a bad idea. Yeah, I'm in shape. But, I've noticed that I'm now in my mid 40s, and so my energy levels aren't what they used to be. And when my kids come and say, "Hey, Dad, you want to go play volleyball?" My response is usually, "No. Could we do it tomorrow or maybe over the weekend?" And I don't want to be that parent that's so tired that I can't get off the couch to go play with my kids. So I have set a goal that before the end of the year, I will bench press 225 pounds. My weight, 225 pounds. Because I haven't bench pressed 225 pounds since high school. Now, to do that, obviously I have to exercise at least 2 times per week. So I have now, I made another phone call today, and I've reached out to a private, what are these people called? It's a private weightlifting, what are they? Trainer. Personal trainer. Yeah. But I don't, I know for me that I'm not the guy that's going to go to the gym and pay $10 a month. I do not have the commitment level for it. I do not want to do it. So I know for me, the only way that I'm going to achieve that goal is if I hire a personal trainer who is going to come to my house twice a week at 6:30 in the morning. And I hate mornings because I just know that the only way I'm going to achieve these goals, you guys, is if I have somebody helping me. Now, I run a 8-figure-a-year business, okay? And I'm telling you, and I'm trying to be very transparent with you guys, what I know is required for me to achieve these goals, whether it be personal goals, whether it be financial goals, whether it be family goals, spiritual goals. I know that I need help. Now, I can't be the only one, okay? I know that there are a lot of you out there that have been saying for years or months, I'm going to do it. I'm going to become self-employed. I'm going to become an independent. And you've been making that promise for a while now. And as I've mentioned before, you've gotten to this place where you've kind of created this expectation that if you say you're going to do something, that you're not going to do it. And so my wife, as I was talking to her on the phone today, she said, "Really? You went out, you hired a nutritionist?" "Yeah." "And you hired a personal trainer?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "Lee, why?" I said, "Because I told my kids, and I put it in writing, that I was going to accomplish those 2 goals." I said, and I cannot be the guy who tells my kids I'm going to do something and then doesn't do it. What kind of a parent am I being if I'm telling my kids that I'm going to accomplish something and then I don't do it? Okay? Now, for some of you, you've already kind of created that expectation, whether it be with your kids, your grandkids, your spouse, significant other, where you say you're going to do something and you keep missing the goal. That is not how we achieve success. We achieve success by setting a goal and hitting it, setting a new goal and hitting it, setting a new goal and hitting it. And you have to be vigilant about hitting that goal. Now, the goal doesn't have to be monstrous, you guys. Some of you started 2020 out and saying, I'm going to make $1 million in real estate. And you didn't do a single deal. So I want to pull the goal back a little bit, all right? For 2021, if you have not done a single deal, then your goal for Q1 is to just do 1 deal. Broker 1 loan, flip 1 house, wholesale 1 property, 1. That's it. Okay? We have to train the brain to set goals and hit those goals. And then we'll make goals bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, if me as a CEO 10 years ago said, I'm going to hit the goal that we hit in 2020, we would have been so far off, it would have never happened. Okay, so I do feel like some of you are setting goals too high that you're not even close to hitting the mark. So let's set goals that we know we can achieve. Now, this is something that's called the Hawthorne effect. It was discovered after analyzing older experiments that were conducted at Hawthorne Works, which is a factory outside of Chicago, between 1924 and 1932. Now, it refers to any short-term increase in productivity that may occur in an organization as a result of being watched or appreciated. Now, the positive effect happens not because of a variable being modified or introduced, but rather because the participants are aware that they are being watched. Now, guys, if I would have said I'm going to lose 20 pounds in the next 10 weeks to myself, and I didn't share it with anybody, I can tell you 100% chance I would have never hit the goal because I didn't tell anybody. So no harm, no foul. But now I've told my kids, I've told my spouse, I've told my team, I told you guys. I can't not hit it now. That'd be embarrassing. And I'm going to hit it. But this is what you need to be doing with your goals. Who have you told? Have you written them down? Have you made commitments to your family, to your kids, to your friends, to your coworkers? And are you going to hit the goal?